Today on the channel we're going to unbox this mystery amp that I got from Joyo. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to unbox this amp that I got from Joyo. At least I think that's what's in here. Recently I partnered with Joyo to promote some products. I'm really excited about working with these guys, and I've wanted to check one of these out, one of their amps, and I believe that's what they're going to send me. Should be a mini tube amp, so let's check her out, man. Let's see what we got inside here. It's the mini tube amp. It's the BantAmp XL by Joyo. So let's see. Let's get this out of the box. I love these little tiny lunchbox heads. So the front of this box here, it's got one 12AX7. It's got a preamp tube in it, independent gain channel, tone, and a volume control. It's got a effects loop, which is mandatory for me. Got to have effects loop. Bluetooth, Bluetooth 5.0 connectivity. Interesting. 8 ohms, 20 watts. This thing should pack a punch for being so little. 20 watts is fantastic. So let's take this out. These amps look so neat. I really like the way these things look. I love the colors. They market these well. Check it out. It got the BantAmp PX booklet here. It's got all kinds of info as far as settings and things like that. Now, of course, when I get this out, I'll do a full audio demo. It's got a little Joyo foot switch. That's cute. Look at that. Got a little instrument cable. And that is a foot switch cable. Cool. What else? A nice power cable. I like that. Standard power cable. No big surprise there. And here, that's the second part of the power cable. So that's kind of the wall wart type looking deal that they eliminate. It's not a wall wart. It's inside the line. That's cool. All right, awesome. And the mini head. Here we go. Look at it. Little baby amp. It's so cute. I got a new baby. Let's unsheath this. This is the Meteor II. You can see it says Meteor II on it, right? And on the front panel of this, there's your gain. Okay, there's, what does that say? That's your tone. There's your volume. Looks like there's two different channels, so it's going to be, I assume this is channel A and B, top and bottom, because this is the gain, that's the tone, and that's the volume. Then you've got a switch here. There's your power switch, and this is your, let's see, what is that? That's clean and OD, so clean and overdrive evidently. I don't have my glasses on. And there's your Bluetooth switch. Put on Bluetooth. Standard input right there. This is a metal, like a kind of aluminum housing. It's got little rubber feet on the bottom of it. You can set it down. This is going to sound great through my egnators, I hope. Look at this. There's like a little Bluetooth. That's your Bluetooth transmitter, I guess. I've never seen anything like that before, ever. That's cool. Be neat if that was like a theremin. There's your power input for your cord. And so on the back side of this, it looks like we've got your, there's your return and your send. It's so nice that they put effects loops on these little heads. I used to have an orange tiny tear that I don't like. I didn't like. I got rid of it because it didn't have a loop. I think the new tears have the loops on them, but didn't like that. There's a foot switch, and you can run a headphone into it. And then this is your speaker output. So it's only got one speaker output. So unfortunately, but my egnators, the cool thing about my egnator cabinets is I can run this to one, and then I can daisy chain my other cabinet, so I can run 2 cabinets off of this because those egnators are 8 ohms. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to wind up running this thing into the egnators, and I'm going to put microphones in front of them and run them in stereo. And we'll do a stereo demo of this. And I'll run my effects, my pedal board through the loop too. I'll run my delays through that and see what it sounds like. So yeah, it's the Meteor II by Joyo, the BantAmp PXL, or BantAmp, sorry, BantAmp XL. It's very nice. Let's check it out. Okay, so we have this little gem plugged into my Egnator 1x12 cabinets, and I've got it mic'd in stereo. So I've got this 57 in front of this Egnator 112. Got Edward here cheering us on since we're tone chasers, right? And then we're going to run a condenser microphone, just a cheap little condenser microphone in front of this Egnator. I've got the mics positioned in the sweet spots, and I'm going to run it into Pro Tools. I'm going to run it dry, and I'm going to put a little bit of delay and reverb on there also. I may just run it delay and reverb. What the heck? Some people get mad when I run effects on it, but I'll give clean and dirty distorted signals in this demo as well. And I've got the little foot switch. This amp sounds phenomenal, man. I can't even explain how awesome this little amplifier sounds. If you can see in the background, here's some big daddies, right? Look at this little baby, 20 watts. And in all honesty, this thing kills the Friedman Mini BE amp. This thing has such versatility in comparison. The clean, the breakup, and the high gain. It's just awesome. So anyway, hope it translates in this demo. But I'm going to do the recording now and demonstrate for everybody what it sounds like. Okay, so here's the test. I've got the Joyo ready to go. It's in the clean setting. And I'm going to give you the clean. I'm going to dial the tone back and forth a little bit, mess around with the gain on the clean channel. Then we're going to show the gain channel. All right, so it's a 2-channel amplifier, clean and grit. I'm going to do a close-up of the amp while I play. And I've got my foot switch down here ready to go. So the foot switch, I'll engage that when we switch channels. So let's begin. All right, let's test it out. Okay, so starting with the clean channel, which is up here, you can see the green light shows the clean channel. When you switch this switch, it goes down to the dirty channel, or I can press the foot switch button and change it. This is the Bluetooth on and off function if you want to turn Bluetooth on. We're not going to worry about that now. This is just your power button, okay? Or power switch. So we've got gain, or this is the volume, this is the tone, the gain, and this is the tone. So gain, tone, and volume. So here's the clean. Bridge pickup. We'll go neck pickup. Let's increase this a little bit here. That brightens that up quite a bit. Go in the middle position here. Okay, so if we turn the gain up a little bit, doesn't really distort, but we get a little bit of breakup. Okay. Cool. If we bring the gain back down, got to bring the volume up substantially, but it's a lot cleaner. Okay, let's go over to the distortion channel. Gonna hit the foot switch. Be in the bridge pickup. Got Got the gain down quite a bit, got the tone right in the middle. Let's go down all the way here. Alright, bring it up just a tad. Bring up the volume. Neck pickup. Okay, let's bring the gain up to about mid. Bring this volume back a bit. Bring this tone down, like right here. Let's bring the tone up to about right there. Bring it back here. Alright, let's crank it up to about here. Now this is supposed to be like an orange, okay? This is their orange version of their I wouldn't say it's a model of an orange, but this is kind of a copy of their orange distortion from what the internet says. Now the more I bring the gain up, the boomier it gets, so I'm going to bring up the tone here. Sounds pretty tight. Bring the tone all the way up. Cool. Bring the tone up. Let's crank all the distortion up. It's a little muddy, but that's okay. I think my favorite is right about here. I think this is my favorite. Seems to be a little bit more definition on the tone, just because less distortion. I like a little less distortion. I like it a little bit warmer. What a great little amp. Let me roll back a little bit. Very nice. This is the Joyo BantAmp XL Meteor II 20-watt hybrid amp head for electric guitar. The sound qualities are that of a British mid-range high-gain stack, similar to an orange amplifier. It has a Class D power amplifier, There's a Bluetooth function that can play music from an external source in addition to the guitar signal. It features 2 channels, 20 watts, and 112AX7 tube. There are 2 gain controls, 2 voice controls, 2 tones, and 2 volumes. Switches include clean, overdrive, and Bluetooth. There is an 8 ohm speaker output, a 6.3mm input jack, an effects send and return loop on the back panel. There's a headphone connector, a foot switch connector. It weighs 1.3 kilograms and includes a power supply and a foot switch. This is a great option for anyone looking for a practice amplifier, a nice recording amplifier, or something for small gigs. And as you can tell by the audio recording, it sounds fantastic. So that was the Joyo BantAmp XL Meteor II amplifier. This thing is 20 watts of just fire-breathing rock and roll power, man. This thing is killer. I love it. And I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. I am completely impressed with this amp. I want to try out the other lines of amplifiers that Joyo makes. These little amps are killer. They're so fun. This thing is cool looking. It's got 2 channels. It comes with a foot switch. It's got an output for a speaker cabinet. It's Bluetooth, effects loop, headphone out. It's metal. It's made good. It's got 2 channels, clean, dirty. I mean, I love it. I can't say enough about this thing. And they run about $150 on average. $150, $179. Killer option. They sound fantastic. I hope this was enjoyable. I hope that you liked the content and the video was helpful. I don't get paid for these promotions. They send me these amplifiers to test out, and in some cases I get to keep them. Joyo let me have this thing, so thank you so much. I want to try out some more, but you know, I give you my honest opinion, and it's a nice amp. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing. That's what helps me out. Comment below, and as always, have a great day. Peace out.